When trying to write a speech about my feelings for Grace, it was difficult to find the words to do them justice. So I thought, what if I sang them instead? Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. No, that was a joke. That was a joke. I'm not singing me speech. Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. And I'm sure much to Grace's great relief, we're not going to do that. That was a joke. But in all seriousness, I do wish we could let this moment linger, because genuinely it is the happiest moment, the happiest day of my life, of our lives.
Slow Sundays spent spotting goldfinches in the garden with our third cup of tea. The soft pip 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 of a wagon tail against the living room rug. Nothing on this earth is held so preciously in this moment as the space between us. So I'm going first because we all know I'm a huge crier. If I waited till last, no, there's no point. So firstly, obviously, thank you so much, everyone, for coming today. Many of you here would have watched our story unfold together, so it's a real honour to have everyone here. We came very close to booking our wedding in San Sebastian. The amazing weather, the world-renowned food, the rich culture, it just couldn't really be beaten, except by Derry, obviously. So here we are.
Hey, up there, up the Paris.
No, it did become quite important for me, I think, to get married at home. Still, I am counting it as a destination wedding. I don't think anyone actually lives in Derry, so that'll do.
Not a lot of people know this, but you're all going to know it now. When Grace was born, she didn't cry much at all. If she woke up, she would sing, croon, mutter, but she very rarely cried. How things have changed. I am delighted at their union. I'm so proud of her, and she couldn't have found a better man.
When Jay and I got engaged, I don't think it was a huge surprise for anyone. We are together nearly 12 years. But on the very first night we met in February 2012, I knew he'd become someone really important to me in my life. In that time, we have grown a lot, both individually and as a couple. And it's quite hard to avoid cliches in a wedding speech, but I genuinely think about how lucky I am every single day. I owe Jay quite a lot. He's the kindest, most considerate and selfless person I've ever known. I'm still just as crazy about him now as when we first met. So that's a bit long to be calling it a honeymoon phase. And the greatest gift Jay ever gave me was the encouragement to find myself. He nurtures my sense of curiosity, pushes me when I need it. I'm so proud of who we are and what we bring out in the other person. We're the best version of ourselves when we're together. Now, take a wee drink break while I wipe my makeup here.
Jason was our first of our children. Everything was new and exciting. Now, I never thought I could love anybody as much as I love my wife. Sorry, this is Denise. But as soon as I held Jason in my arms and looked into his beautiful eyes, I knew there and then that if ever I needed... Excuse me, sorry. And this is the funny part. I never thought I could love anybody as much as I love my wife. But when I held Jason in my arms for the first time and looked into his beautiful eyes, I knew there and then that if ever he was in danger, I would use Denise as a shield.
A marriage makes of two fractional lives a whole. It gives to two separate lives a work and doubles the strength of each to perform it. It gives to two questioning natures a reason for living and something to live for. It will give new gladness to the sunshine, a new fragrance to the flowers, a new beauty to the earth, and a new mystery to life.
Love only endures when it moves like waves, receding and returning gently or passionately, or moving lovingly like the tide in the moon's own predictable harmony. Because finally, despite a child's scars or an adult's deepest wounds, they are openly free to be who they really are and always secretly were, in the very core of their being, where true love and lasting love can alone abide.
Jay, the rings we exchanged today represent the strength and permanence of our bond to each other. I promise that I will always support you. Through good times or bad, I will always be by your side. I promise that I will always appreciate the moments we share together, both big and small. And I promise that I will always love and cherish you. I place this ring upon your finger now as a reminder of these promises to you every day.
Grace, I chose the claddagh ring you just placed on my finger because it embodies the promises that I make to you here today. I promise that you will always have my friendship. I promise that I will always be loyal to you. And I promise that you will always have my love. And now I place this band upon your finger as a promise that you have my friendship, loyalty, and love forever.
Masons, when they start upon a building, are careful to test out the scaffolding. Make sure that planks won't slip at busy points, secure all ladders, tighten bolted joints. And yet this all comes down to when the job's done, showing off walls for sure and solid stone. So if, my dear, there sometimes seems to be old bridges breaking between you and me, never fear, we may let the scaffolding fall, confident that we have built our wall.
Unfortunately, I wasn't actually there that particular night, but I do distinctly remember Jay coming home and talking about the amazing girl that he'd met the night before. from that time, I've always thought they were a great match. Sorry, I should say I got to meet you after your couple of dates and you became serious. And from that time, I thought you guys were a great match. So it really does not surprise me to be here 12 years later, nearly to be celebrating your wedding together. So for me personally, I just wanted to wish you both continued happiness, success for your future. And everybody, please be standing and join me in raising a toast to the bride and groom, to Grace and Jay. Cheers.
Home is not where you are from, it is where you belong. Some of us travel the whole world to find it, others find it in a person.
When I first met you, I knew that I'd come at last home. Home after wandering. Home after long puzzled searching. After long being lost. Being with you was as normal and needful and natural as sleeping or waking. And I was myself, who had never been wholly myself. I was walking and talking and laughing easily at last. And the air was softer and sounds were sharper. Colours were brighter and the sky was higher. Length was not measured by milestones and the time stopped being measured by clocks. And this end was a beginning. And these words are a beginning of my thanks. Now if you'll all join me, I'd like to finish with a toast. To Grace, to our love, and to the very exciting future we have to look forward together. Sláinte.